Kristen, thank you. New this morning, a new Marquette Law School national survey showing the majority of Americans disapprove of the work of ICE. The latest poll showing roughly 60% of people disapprove, 40% approve. The survey was conducted after the shooting death of Renee Good, but most interviews were before the death of Green Bay Preble grad Alex Preddy. When asked about Good's death, 37% say the officer was justified, while 62% say it was not.